The intricate dynamics of her family are discussed by Cameron and Callum in chapter 1195. Her sister Carrie persuaded their mother, Mrs. Newman, to enroll her brother in boarding school because she disapproved of the way he treated Cameron. Cameron's brother, however, continued to treat her better than anyone else, despite the fact that she spent less time at home. The guilt-ridden brother of Cameron blamed himself for not convincing their parents to take her to the hospital when she became unwell, which led to her losing her sight. Cameron realizes the abuse she has had from her family, yet she still feels glad to have been nurtured by them. After hearing Cameron's tragic tale, Callum unexpectedly develops feelings of sympathy for her. Knowing that his Nana had selected her as his wife, he reflects on his involvement in her life. He assures Cameron that happiness would follow hardships because he views her as his girlfriend. Cameron, moved by his sweet remarks, diverts the topic by inquiring as to whether he has made a decision regarding the flowers he wants to purchase. Callum is surprised when he asks Cameron for a flower in exchange for helping her. Cameron had never given a bouquet to a person of the opposing gender before, but she was intrigued by the concept. She finally decides to go along with it and give him a bouquet after giving it some thought. Callum, however, requests a bouquet of red roses with baby's breath in particular. Having previously sold flowers to Callum's sister-in-law, who then gave them to Callum's brother, Cameron is hesitant. Unmoved by his brother's behavior, Callum believes that receiving a bouquet of roses from his future bride would serve as a subliminal deterrent to potential rivals. Cameron acknowledges his ambitions and tells Callum to obtain a bouquet of roses to flaunt when he finds a wife or partner. The York brothers were taught by their Nana to treat females with respect and not to lead them on if they had no intention of marrying them. Thus, they talk about their cautious approach to relationships. Cameron is free to create the bouquet, however, she sees fit, as long as it doesn't include any funeral flowers, after Callum concedes that his request was excessive. Cameron is surprised by the request and creates a bouquet according to her own ideas. She wraps it and gives it to Callum, who accepts it politely. Callum doesn't speak the language of flowers, so while he is aware that roses are a symbol of love, he doesn't fully get their deeper meaning. In this chapter, Cameron and Callum's relationships develops as they deal with their particular dynamics. Despite having little prior experience with romantic gestures, Cameron's resilience is shown in her readiness to comply with Callum's request. Callum is captivated by Cameron's viewpoint and admires her artistic decisions as he starts to see her independence and power. Can you see a brighter future for Callum and Cameron? Comment down below.